Hello Minecrafters! Today I will make something a little bit different from the hardcore let's play, because now I am planning on showing off my server. It's FreeCraft, and unfortunately I have to use something called hamachi, because I can't port forward because the internet where I'm would port forward from would be the same internet my dad keeps all the logs of his work, so I can't really do it. But I want to start off by showing you off the spawn. It's not something really awesome. It's just the main building where you will spawn, of course, since it's the spawn. Let's start off. You will spawn at this block, I believe, and you will just have to read the signs. When you have done that, I will do a command called manu-odd your name. In my case it's this one, and then the rank settler, and then you should be able to go over to these lapis blocks and just stand on them for 3 seconds and get teleported to the next room. And here are some rules you have to read. It's kind of a tutorial and rules and all. You read all the signs. I hope you will do it, because it would be kind of sad if I spend so much time creating this spawn and no one wanna read the signs. The spawn didn't take very long to create, but writing all the signs, that's what it took the most amount of time. Here's one other board. And when you go through all this, here's just showing that since I'm the one who has locked it, I can easily open and break it, and I can also do private. Now I won't be able to do anything if I do this. No, I will not be able to destroy it, or I will, just because I'm OP, but that's the only reason. Private. And your name will automatically pop up. But if some of you by some reason don't know how to make those bracket signs, these ones, all you have to do is hold on Control Alt and press the 8 and 9 keys on your keyboard to make that's number 8, that's number 9. So that's the way you can create log chests and doors. And later I will also make a world where it will be allowed to grief, as long as no one has a private sign on their things. The doors, chests, furnaces, and so on. And here's the last room. Here's just some different facts about the server, OPs, admins, owner and hosts, and so on. And this is the way out. When you first go out, you won't be able to go back inside unless you do spawn, which will bring you right back to where you started when you first joined the game, like I just did. I didn't just join the game right now, but I did. I went to the spawn so I could show you how it would be, and this is a protected area, so you won't be able to destroy anything. The only reason I can is because I'm up and it's my region. That's the two only reasons for why I can build in the spawn area. And here are some different portals you can use to travel around if you don't want to use very much time locating all of it. So I'll just do this. I don't know why I did it, I just didn't want it to be in front. Okay, to start off, I could show you the shops maybe, which is on the top of the mountain, which was over here. It's much easier to just go over here and go right through the portal like this and appear up here instead of fighting. Again, I can do that just because I'm OP. Well, this is the only shop that's currently created. It's my shop, but if you want to create a shop, I will allow it. You can make it wherever you want, but this is most likely the spot where people will find it the easiest way. And if you don't know how to make a shop, I'll show you now. You have a chest with a private sign on, so that no one can open it but you. And if you have a chest or a furnace, which I forgot to mention in, I believe it's for dispensers as well. I don't know if it works for dispensers, but then you can just right click them. Oh, it works for dispensers. You just right click them and they get private as long as you have a sign in your hand, unless you will just open the chest. I can do that if I want to, and then everyone will be allowed to access the chest. Okay, now how to create the shop. What you have to do is, I'll just light it up. I don't want mob spawn here because well, it is protected with for creepers and explosions and TNT and stuff. But now on to creating the chest shops. If you want to, you can type write your username on the top, but you don't have to because it appears automatically at the second line. I'm really sorry about that. I got distracted just because my dad came inside and wanted to talk about the exam I will have on Tuesday. But whatever, he just to continue, at the second line you wanna type the number of the item you wanna sell. For example, I wanna sell 16 of an item per. Every time someone buys, they get 16 of the item, and to set the prices, you do B space. The B stands for buy, and then the amount of money you want to sell it for. And I should probably do this. I can create other player shops because I'm admin, OP, and owner. But I'll do that just to prove to you that I actually can buy. And we'll say, for example, cobblestone. And then it's shop successfully created. And then I shouldn't be having it my private sign. And I'll dump 16 in it. And to buy, I can't be creative because I have to hit it. No, actually just have to right click it. And then I bought 16 cobblestone. The chest is now empty for 12 of the values we have in this server. I'll probably change it to something else. But that's how you make the chest shops. And to buy and sell, you just have to right click and left click the signs above the chests. And always when you make a shop, remember to make it private to your player specifically, or else anyone can access it with ease. And I've shown you the shop, so now I will we'll go off to Modhun's house. It's not quite great because he don't really wanna do it in creative, so we won't do everything from scratch. He's quite the opposite of X Goldman X, which is another other player, which I know pretty good. He's Mod Hans and X Goldman X is the first friends I got when I moved to this town or city, whatever. When I moved here, where I live now, and I don't want you to grief in this world. Or it won't be allowed to grief in this world. If you do it in this world, you will get assistance in the rules. You will get kicked, then banned for 2 days, and banned for forever. Okay, but this is my castle. It originally was supposed to be my and X Goldman X's castle, but he wanted to make his own somewhere else. This is the first real building we made on the server. That's the first thing we actually made at all. We spawned about there and it was all desert. Then we made this, and after he didn't want to live here because he wanted to choose somewhere else, and he actually found a pretty good spot to build his house. Then he added something I guess quite jealous of, and that's the outer wall here, which I didn't have, which kind of annoyed me. So I created one with it myself, and up here is a portal to his castle. It's in one of my towers, and you won't actually be able to get in here without permission. And you come out of here. And then this is his little testing area with TNT cannons. It's the first attempt he made was a little too close to spawn for comfort, because the first one blew up. But I won't talk about that now, because I was going to show off his castle. As you can see, his outer wall here has a sign that says gate on. If you right click it, you can toggle it on and off, up and down. It doesn't matter if you break anything, as long as you don't break it. That and that one and that one. The same on that side. And up here he has a road allowing you to walk on top of the gate, and he has his own chest there. I don't really know what's inside it, because even though I'm the host, I've made it so that even I can't open your chests if you have a private sign on it, at least not without breaking the private sign. This is the way back up to the portal. If I went the other way, opposite way, I would get inside this tower of his, which just goes up here. Hasn't really made anything special in there. I believe he really likes using netherrack as a light source, because he did try it around on the wall as well, and I thought it looked pretty cool, but it appears he didn't want to have it that way and decided to make it light up with torches instead. It's actually one room I'm quite jealous of him because he have, which I don't have myself, and this is the room. I prefer this enchantment table here. The way he has set it up is just awesome. I think it's really great, and he didn't really know how to make these the most efficient way, so I had to teach him how you make it. He didn't know if that, for example, a glowstone block there will keep that block for oh, what's it called? Yeah, allowing the enchantment table to get use higher levels. Sorry, I got kind of distracted because of this. I didn't know that was a possibility. Right clicking a bookshelf and picking up a book. I didn't know it would happen. Basically, he didn't even know how to place them according to the enchantment table to make it work. He thought that if he went endlessly over that way, he would get an insane amount of huge levels, but that don't work. But I'm not saying he's stupid or anything, he just don't like to get too much into the technical stuff, the redstone, the enchantments, the potions and so on. He actually prefers building, as you probably can see here. He spent most of his time on this server building this castle. I wanna know where a zombie is. Probably spawned here. That's okay though. I don't care. If you don't want zombies there in the first place, you could have just lit it up a little bit. Well, that's his house or castle. I don't know what you will call it. It's the castle and or house. Doesn't really matter what you want to call it. Yeah, I brought a private sign because it usually was a door there, but for some reason he has removed it. I'm not gonna do that. I won't be that stupid. I was actually about to show you the way from spawn to my castle. I don't really want to do that, and I'll just use that portal, and I'll probably end up destroying it because I don't want that many visitors to my castle. And the next is the wilderness. It's a huge portal. It's not the biggest one I've made, but it's the biggest that are actually functioning. And in this area you can do whatever you like as long as you I wasn't supposed to do that. As long as you don't break anything on this pole, because then you will make it so that it can't work anymore. You can build, you can mine, you can even use TNT if you want to, as long as you, as I said, do not destroy the portal, because then you won't be able to get back. And I won't be able to relocate it, or I will be able if I'll really try, but not by sheer coincidence. And the final portal we really have on this server right now is the end portal. That one is going to go somewhere, I just haven't decided where yet. This is the last functioning portal we have. It shows it was me and one of the other admins searching for this just to make it. He wanna live here, but the portal is there, so I didn't allow him to live here, because then you can just said to you who want to go to there and just no, go away, this is my house, I won't allow you to be here. So he's allowed to live in this out here, but not inside here. We should probably take the loot from the chests. They haven't done that yet. And oh shit. No, I did not hack. Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's a bug, apparently. I'll have to fix that later. But that's about it for this tutorial. No, not tutorial. Oh, what's it called? Review of my server. And I really hope to get many of you on it, because it's quite boring right now, because it's not very many people playing on it. It's 5 or 6 players max, and it would be certainly be a lot more fun if you some of you decided to join. And I actually want to show you the area which he managed to blow up with his cannon. He hasn't even bothered rebuilding it yet. It's not very far from the shop. It's here. It was quite nice. It did look very good, but it blew up. Yeah, I can't really say anything else except that. Yeah, it went straight down to the nether. I said nether because I won't swear on YouTube videos, because I don't want to not lose my channel the opportunity to make videos. And this is this is actually the first area where we started building stuff after we made the castle I live in. While he was busy making that thing and was bugging me, come see, I want you to see this. I was busy making this enchantment room, which you can't make in your home, and you don't need the obsidian block there. I just put it there. I don't know why I put it there. I put it there because I could. It's the only reason. But I do want you guys to join the server, but I won't force you, of course. That's not my decision to make. That's yours. So I believe that will be this for this. Yeah, this is it. This is the end of this episode, and I really do want to make a multiplayer survival, but he never seemed to have time. So it would be really fun if I can make a survival online with one of you guys. We could make a completely new world on a new server. It wouldn't be a bucket, it would just be a regular server, and then maybe, yeah, we could do survival and post it on YouTube. I could probably suggest your channels to my friends. They could suggest your channels to their friends, and so on. You would most likely get many views that way. You're probably tired of listening to me babbling, so I'll stop the video here, and goodbye and take care.